Cubion of Cubion International Ministries and Help Me Prep Academy. So listen, go on ahead, share this out now. Share this out, okay? Okay, share this out. And I am about to do the same, and we're going to chit chat for just a few minutes this evening. But so I just got out of a meeting from my mentoring group, Help Me Prep Academy, and we started talking about something, and I was like, you know what? I need to talk about this. This is a great topic of discussion. Let's see. So give me a moment to share this because I feel like I can't do two things at one time. So we talked about how just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. So here's the thing. For the independent women, the independent ladies, we are the ones that have a hard time. So let's say it's been just you for a really, really, really long time. By the time a man does come along, we are so accustomed to having done everything ourselves, that when you have help, it literally never crosses your mind to ask for it. And I'll be transparent and be honest. Okay, it happens to you, girl. So I did tell King Bay, like, look, it's nothing about you. Please don't even be offended. I'm so accustomed to having to do everything that it doesn't cross my mind to ask for help. So, and this something that happened was recent. I was trying to open a jar of something, and I'm in the kitchen struggling. So I'm struggling to open it. I look over, man, and the way he was cutting his eyes at me, just like, you really just gonna sit there and struggle trying to open that? And I was like, oh, you know what? I wanted to at least give it a try before I asked for help. But sometimes he just be looking at me, or let's say I'll be getting ready to take the trash out. It won't even cross my mind. Like, oh, the trash needs to be taken out. Let me just start getting it together. You know what, out here. And that's my reminder, like, oh, yeah. Just because I can do it doesn't necessarily mean that I should do it. So when you are accustomed to being by yourself, you're going, and someone comes into your life, you're going to have to allow that person opportunity to help and do things. And so you got to get yourself out of that mindset of only asking for help for things you can't do. Ooh, that was a good tip. That was a good tip. Let me say that one more time. Get out of the habit of thinking you only need to ask for help and have assistance when it comes to things that you cannot do. So, you got several things going on. There's nothing wrong with allowing him to take the trash out. There's nothing wrong with allowing the man to open the door for you. I have had several conversations with single women who are like, I can get my own door. You sound so crazy. So what? You can get your own door. Just because you can get your own door doesn't mean that you should get your own door. Allow him to do it. Come on now. I know you listening and you one of them was like, I get my own door. I don't need him to open my door. Baby, it's not about what you need. You haven't been treated like a queen, and so you have no idea what it's like when a man comes along and just wants to do things for you. And so you can find yourself pushing that man away and refusing his help. And the thing about it is, when you don't allow the man that cares about you, wants to do for you, and when you refuse him doing anything, for him, it's like a rejection of him. It's not you just saying, oh no, I don't want you, for example, pour me water. It is that man can feel like you are rejecting him. So it is not only to your benefit to allow him to do some things for you, but it's to his benefit as well. I'm telling you, when a man loves you and cares about you, and he is healthy emotionally, let's throw that in there, okay? He is thinking beyond himself, and he desires to do things for you. I'm putting it down today, and I am telling you, allow that man to do some things for you. You single, independent women, hear me. This is going to be an area of growth. It will probably be challenging because you're accustomed to doing everything on your own. But you're no longer by yourself. So when you're no longer by yourself, you operate as a team, and he can do some of the things that you are capable of doing. There's nothing wrong with allowing him to do some things for you and you're doing absolutely nothing. You got to learn to allow a man to treat you like a king. And I'm so glad that when I'm out of balance and I'm not even thinking about asking him for something, that, he doesn't just let me do it. He stops me. He's like, I'll get it. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And now he's probably creating a little monster. I was packing for a trip one day, and the luggage suitcase was upstairs, and I was like, oh, I got a bed now. I carried this downstairs. And I waited until he came over. Now, can I carry that suitcase down the stairs? Absolutely. But now, my baby has me accustomed to being treated like a queen. And when King Addison is around, QBR don't pick up anything heavy. He got me trained now. When my king is around, I don't pick up anything heavy. And so I left it up at the top of the stairs. And when he came over that evening, I was like, I packed my suitcase. Would you grab it for me and bring it down the stairs? No problem. And I was just like, it feels good. Yes, I can do it. But it doesn't mean I should do it, and it doesn't mean I have to do it. So be open, be aware. If you've been by yourself a really long time, be aware of where you are set in your own way and just accustomed to not letting anybody do anything for you. When you are like that, look, I'm going to say something that's a little harsh, but you can come off to men like, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I can do everything for myself. And so when your persona is projecting that type of energy, the man is like, well, what am I here for? If she doesn't want me doing anything for her, what am I here for? I'll go where somebody needs me. So you need them, but you don't need them. We need them in ways differently than they can even understand and articulate. Yes, ma'am, Dr. Ashley. We have to make that adjustment. Do not reject that man when he is trying to help you. Allow him to help you. One of my friends, he calls it a, you know what? I'm not even going to share that. Pearl, you say you're tired. But even though you were tired, because I was tired of being single too now, I was ready. But even in that, once I got in the relationship, I still found that I had to adjust my thinking from that of a single woman to that of a woman in a relationship. There are going to be things at times that you won't even think to ask that man for help because you're accustomed to doing it on your own. Just wait, Pearl. Just wait. Girl, you will inbox me and be like, you know what, Dr. QB, I didn't think that there would be anything that I wasn't willing to take help on, but I didn't realize how independent I was. When you've been by yourself a long time, like, it's just a part of your process. I'm telling you, I don't even think to ask him to open something for me. It just don't cross my mind. So I'm still being trained in that area. All right, so I didn't want to stay long. I just wanted to drop that off. We had a really great conversation this evening in the academy. So if you don't know, I recently started a mentoring program called Help Me Prep Academy. And what God has me doing is preparing women not only for marriage, but to also operate in their purpose. I've been in the school of the Holy Spirit for a long time preparing for marriage. And so God has me sharing how I have prepared with other women. So we've got a powerful group of women. Enrollment is open right now. I've got a special deal going on. If you enroll before the end of April 2021, there will be no setup enrollment fee, and it's only $30, and you'll be locked in at $30 for a whole entire year. If you enroll after April of 2021, it will be $50 a month along with an enrollment fee. So if you're thinking about it and you're not sure, this is the time to join us. We are having an amazing time. If you're interested in enrolling, you can do that on my website at drcubion.com. And while you are there, you should most definitely check out my latest book, Dating Virtually. I just released an ebook. Baby, it is a $10 holla. That's it, okay? So, Dating Virtuously is available on my website. It is a short, easy read. If this has blessed you in any way, please share it with your friends. Don't be stingy. And I will be back with more encouragement, more lessons, and just whatever else it is that God gives me to share with you guys, okay? Because all I am trying to do is help you make the life you have, the life that you want. All right, I love you guys. Have a good evening. Bye.